So, out of all the things that I have changed this year, I have come to really respect, because this is something I've been doing for several years, but I have really consistently been nailing this thing to the floor since New Year's came. um, we're going to discuss blessing water today. You know, water is, first of all, the thing we need above everything else. I mean, we could argue about air too, blah. Air and water are kind of tied, in my opinion. But water is amazing. I encourage any of you watching this to go and look up um, anything on Google, on YouTube, about scientific studies when it comes to water and how water processes things and how water holds energy. Um, Everything in life is energy, right? Everything is made up of a vibration, and water is one of those things that is so special because water holds energy. The way that we treat the water is everything, right? If I handed you a bottle of water that was brown and was like, "Here, have some fresh water," you'd look at me and be like, that's dirty water." Okay, that's physical dirt, right? I fully believe in energetic dirt. You know, if you go and talk low vibration to stuff, plants, children, animals, adults, coworkers, if you talk trash to them and you create negative vibes with them, guess what? It gets diluted and it becomes toxic. And the next thing you know, blah, it's dirty. It's dirty. And water is just, oh, my baby, my baby. Water is just, it's so special. You know, there are so many documentaries about the power of water and about how water holds vibration. And water is the universal conduit, okay? It's what gives life to everything. And let me tell you something about water. When you get water from a public tap, first of all, you're getting water that has been cleaned and processed, right? Everyone knows about processed foods versus organic foods, okay? Hi, baby. Well, so imagine water. My baby is so sweet. Water is just one of those things where it goes through all these chemicals and processes and it's tossed around. And when it finally gets to your tap, it's diluted. It's been bastardized. It's gotten so dirty and you're drinking all these chemicals, and a lot of the water we drink in public places, it's just recycled water. So someone goes to the bathroom, they take a poop and a pee and they flush it down, then it goes to the plant and they clean it out and they send it back into public water, and it's just, you don't know where that water's been. And on top of that, on the way here, it's going through all these pipes, right? 90 degree angle, 90, 90, 90, 90. And they've looked at water under the microscope after going through all those turns, and molecularly, it's all discombobulated and dirty, and it's so gross. And we're consuming it. We are what we eat, right? And we're consuming this water that's gone through so much, and it's like, it's not good for us. And so what I've been doing is I use a water purifier. It's connected to my tap. But to go the extra mile, to go with scientific documentation of what happens to water molecularly, I put it into a giant jug. It's 2.5 gallons, and I will not consume that water that's been put in there for at least 24 hours. It gives time for all the molecules to settle down and to realign into a vibration that's good for us, and I purify it, to get all the contaminants out, like chlorine and fluoride and all that jazz. Now, on top of that, we're going to go into the spiritual part of this, which is where I speak to my water. I speak to it. When the water's pouring in there, I hold my hands on it, and I imagine just all this energy and divine light being infused into my water. And then on top of that, every single time I go to my fridge and I open that downspout to put water in for my tea, for my cats, for my plants. I even give my plants filtered water. Like, they deserve filtered water, right? This is what I say. Thank you. I love you. I am healing instantly. I am holy. I am that I am. And my hydration level, since I started doing that, has completely changed. And so, just the way, like, I actually am consuming less water now than I used to. It was like before, I would drink all this water and it wasn't giving me nourishment, and it was leaving me feeling empty. Even though I just drank like 20 ounces of water, like I still felt thirsty. And now that I've been doing that, I drink 8 ounces at a time at the most, and it quenches my thirst on a deep level, on a physical, emotional high, honey. She is all over me tonight. um, and so, yeah, like, I highly encourage you to look at water and look at the respect that you have for water, because water is what brings life. If it wasn't for water, we wouldn't have the bacteria that formed into, plants and animals, and like that water, hi baby, that water is just, it's divine. Water is a gift from God that should be revered and respected and loved. And so that's where we are. Bless your water. Think about it. Really, unless you really have to, just completely and totally stop it. Completely and totally just avoid that tap. Anna Gaia, can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye? There we go. Anyway, I love you guys. L to the fifth.